What up, what up, what up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming back to another episode of the Circle Podcast with your co-host E, my brother L. How you doing, brother?
Good, bruh.
All right, how was your day, man?
Man, it was decent, man.
Okay then. Mine was chilling,
Yeah.
man. Mine was, it was a day, man, but we still here, so God is good all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But, enough of the small talk, man. We are here after few days removed from the one of the most anticipated releases of this year, none other than J.Cole, The Fall Off. It's a double disc, supposed to be his final album for a while. He got two sides. One, I guess, encapsulating how he felt at 29 versus how he felt at 39, which is the second disc, man.
Yeah.
Album been what, about 10 years in the making or so. I mean, it
Yeah.
should we got some stuff to get into, to say the least, man. Say the least, man. You want to kick it off, or you want me to kick it off?
I can kick it off. You know,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna do a track by track breakdown. I'm
However you want to do the review,
okay.
however you want to do it. So.
I'm just gonna give some general takes. So just out the gate, I'm gonna be straight up out the gate. If I had to give it a rating, out of 5, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 or a 7 out of 10. I think it's a good album. I think it's solid. Some of the pros and pluses. I think Cole is rapping really, really well, man. Like technically, fundamentally, just really good rapping. No complaints there, no issues with the skill. Um, I think it's some good storytelling. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that he has some conversational verses and songs as well that were decent to good as well.
Yeah.
Um, so those are my pros. Now the cons or some of my criticisms. Uh, it's too many songs for me.
Okay.
I think I think it's way too much music at once. I don't think he needed all those records, man. But that's his decision as an artist. I don't know if that another thing too, sometimes artists they have like contractual obligations as far as how many songs and albums they have to do. I think I could be wrong with that, but there's a lot of records to process. Um my other complaint, it's not really a complaint, but the production. I think the production was good. It's some good production on there, but I don't think that the production was as elevated as the rapping was. So I feel like
Okay.
they weren't on the same and what I mean too is that, with the production, I felt like it was really safe. They didn't take any chances with it. I really can't say it's any memorable beats for me personally. I know some people have some, but I feel like walking away from it, it's no beats on there that I'm gonna be like, man, did you hear such and such? Did you hear this beat? Did you hear that? Not really. But it is good though. So I don't mean to take nothing away from the producers. And Cole produced much of it himself as well with T minus and vinyls and a few others. I think Alchemist. And it's a few producers, but they did a good job. It's just to me it wasn't as elevated as I would have liked or as experimental. Um, Another kind. So as good as the rapping is, as technically sound as it is, sometimes to me it feels a little robotic. It feels a little mechanical, and that I felt and heard more soul and spirit from Cole. I know,
Mm.
yeah, I know he's not really that type of rapper, but I would have liked for him to experiment more with his flows, experiment a little bit more with his voice and vocals. I know he's typically like a straightforward MC. He not gonna give you a lot of razzle dazzle, or he not gonna really get too loose with it. But I would have liked to kind of hear that type of experimentation, that type of flavor, and that type of soul uh paired with the outstanding technical prowess, you know. So that's just a complaint of mine. Um and then this the last con that I had, man. I didn't really hear any hits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I didn't really hear any hit records or quote unquote like radio records, or I feel like it's a couple that might make it, but just off initial play, I didn't hear any that made me say like that's a hit right there. And I was hoping, you know, me and you've talked about it. I was hoping that he got into his hit bag because he knows how to make hits, but
hmm
I don't really think he did that here. Couple of my takes, like I say, this is a take that I have. And I hope it makes sense. So even though I said that the production was good but not really impressive, I think that due to the production being safe, paired with Cole's supreme fundamental rapping, I feel like this album is gonna probably age good or well. I feel like in a few years, when we come back to it, it's gonna appreciate in value, if that makes any
Okay,
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because I think right now, I know personally, my hopes was high. I tried to temper my expectations, and it's a good album, but I think I was looking for more of a wow factor. And this album didn't really have a lot of that, but it was good hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? It was good squared hip hop, you know. But I was looking for a little more, like I say, spirit and soul from them. But despite that, I think that in a few years, I'm gonna return back to it. Others will return back to it, and we'll appreciate it more because it is a solid and good album. And my other take too, man, I think that uh when I said that he could have did less music, had less music on there, I still think he could have kept the 2-6 theme. What I wish he would have done is had a side A and a side B, or side one, side two, 6 songs on side A, 6 songs on side B, so he'll still have a 2-6 theme. You see what I'm saying? And that way he'll have a project with 12 records. I think it would have been undeniable had he went that route. 12 of the best records, 2-6 still going on. It woulda I think it woulda made it I think it woulda made it better, man. That's just my opinion, man.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my and then after you get your take, we can compare what we think the best songs.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Um, my take, man, I pretty much damn near had the same sentiments as you. I was wrestling like, is this a 4 or 3.5? And I landed on 3.5. I felt like he could have trimmed some of the fat on here. I felt like sonically it could have been put together a little better. N- Side note, we're not professionals. We're just strictly fans of the music. I just before people like, oh well, what you know? We're just fans. We listen to a lot of hip hop, so we believe we understand how it could possibly sound different. No professionals, just strictly fans. But 3.5, I felt like sonically it could have been a little tighter and a little better. Trim the fat. The production is safe and it sounds a little dated to me. It
Okay.
sounds a little dated. Like this is your J. Cole. The J. Cole, big three of this era. And some people, when you say big three of this era, they're automatically comparing you to the big three of yesteryear, as far as the Biggie, Jay Z, the Nas, and everything, and all
Right.
that, right? You got you had this album in the works for 10 years, 10 years, maybe longer, 10 years. You got the world on your shoulders, people coming at you, all eyes on you to deliver. And I felt like you missed the mark, in my opinion,
Mm.
simply because of the caliber of MC you are. Great rapping, but like you say, it was like in a box. Tim Duncan type of style. Tim Duncan, multiple rings,
Yep.
known as one of the greatest power forwards, if not the greatest power forward in the history of the game.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, top 75, Hall of Fame. But it's like, is you want
Yeah.
to get technical, like, you're gonna get fundamentals.
Yep.
Fundamentals gonna be done to a T,
Yep.
but it's not something that you'll pay attention. You'll look up, be like, oh, he scored 20. Damn, I didn't even see that. Because there's no
Right.
like uh, to it. You know what I mean? But like you say, fucking phenomenal rapping. I felt like also, I don't know if he's trying to play around with the whole rock and roll thing. Because I know some of the songs sound like normally had a little bit of rock inspired in it, such as Let Out and 39 intro. But I'll tell you this, if he were to do a rock album, I'll be the first one to get it, bro. Because I feel like he can get into that rock bag. If you listen to the songs, like the little parts, like 2/3 of the 39 intro, listen to the Let Out and all that, bro, he does rock, you know what I mean, in his way really well. To me, he could pull it off. I feel like I kind of want to hear a full rock and roll album from J. Cole. Um, yeah, yeah, I really do, bro. If you listen to when he was dabbling into that genre, it was good, man. It was good. Like, people don't like the Let Out, but the Let Out ain't for just listening to it through audio or whatever. The Let Out is for the live experience. I feel like if he performs the Let Out live with a guitarist and the whole crowd singing "Will We Survive the Let Out," is gonna change your mind. Sort of like how the Clips, "Inglorious Bastards" on the Clips album. When you listen to it on audio, it may not hit you right away. But live, I looked at the video of them performing it live. I'm like, oh, it's for a live experience. And some songs are like that. Some songs are just for the live experience. You're not gonna get it or appreciate it fully in the audio, but when you see it live, it's gonna trigger something like, oh, that's what it's meant for. So, but yeah, man, like I say, I feel the same sentiments you. 3.5. Could have trimmed the fat. Some of the songs I would have obviously would have taken off when I say trim the fat, rearranged a few things on there. And I feel like some of the rock stuff, you could have saved it and created a whole nother album of rock and roll type of vibe on there. You could have did that with it. And I felt like the production should have been more colorful, if you will.
Yeah.
Should have been
That's
more
a good word.
colorful. Now,
That's a good
salute
word.
to all the producers. Salute to all the
Absolutely.
producers.
Absolutely.
Because, hey, the expectations for this album is too high. With the type of, like I say, he's in that conversation, bro. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest ever, no matter what. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest ever. I feel like to really put the cherry on top, bro, you had to swing for the fences. Swing for the fences. Swing for the fences. Let the production be like more colorful, loud. You know what I'm saying? Step out that comfort zone, man. Cause like you said, he played it safe. I feel like there was a lot of safety on this album. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? No pun
Yeah.
intended. But yeah, man. Overall, it's a good album. I bought the vinyl. I sat down, listened to the vinyl. The first time I played it all the way through, I listened to the vinyl. I played it in the car. I played it at home. I played it on the train. You know what I'm saying? So I really try to get the full feel of this album, man. But yeah, that's my uh review on that. My review on the album, man. So I
Yeah.
will say the promotion he's doing now, the rollout, like the continuous rollout of him driving around in the old city selling CDs, pulling up on people, throwing impromptu parties in Atlanta, and doing all this stuff, bro. Chef's kiss. Fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah,
Phenomenal, bro. If you, hey, look here, this type of energy, I needed them on the album.
yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
I wanna say too, like me personally, I'm not the biggest Cole fan, but I definitely
Okay.
do like him. And I've, I done bought all his albums. I got the Fall Off too. I got me a physical of that. So, but
Okay.
one thing I have noticed about myself, I typically don't like his albums initially. And with my favorite, The Born Sinner, a year passed.
Classic.
It's a classic. It's my favorite
Classic.
Cole album. It's one of my favorite albums, period, like within the last, 10, 15 years or what have you.
Hmm.
But a year passed before I really got into it and liked it. Um, so I think some time will pass with this album. The dust is gonna settle a little bit, and because of like you mentioned, the Tim Duncan-esque, flavor, because the fundamentals are so strong on this album, I feel like it can last and people will appreciate it more in time. But
Yeah.
in the moment, I think I know I want it. I think a lot of people want it a little more razzle dazzle, a little more, mm, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Yes,
just
sir.
I didn't get that. Yeah.
N- Now, I will say it's dope how he did it. Like he did it where how he felt at 29 coming back to the Ville, and he did it at 39 coming back. And it's like, okay, although the second half of the album it was less storytelling or whatever as far as the Ville, he still had it in there, but it was a little less storytelling compared to the first. Let me ask you this though. Now that we got this out. The big three they all did disc CD, double disc album. Which, how would you rank them in order? You got the Scorpion with Drake. You got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers with Kendrick Lamar. And you got the Fall Off. Do you think it needs more time for the Fall Off? Or are you willing to rate them now?
Rate them now. Like I said, I do think the fall off will appreciate with time, but as if I was to rate them right now, I would have Scorpion number 1, I would have Mr. Morale number 2, and I would have the fall off at number 3. And just to be clear, when the Scorpion dropped, it took me a few it may have took me maybe a year or so to really appreciate that one too, because in the moment following the beef with Pusha T and everything, I think I was and a lot of people be looking for a certain element. And the Scorpion, it had bits and pieces of what we was looking for, but it wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
what I thought. But when I
Okay.
went back to the Scorpion is one of my favorite Drake albums. So yeah,
Okay.
I would have Scorpion, Mr. Morale, and the Fall Off at number 3.
I can see that. Yeah. I pretty much got it the same, man. Although that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, that's a really good album, man.
It is.
That's a really good album, bro. I think Scorpion may be more digestible for people. Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper had some heavy themes on there. You know what I'm saying? But Scorpion, you know what the funny thing is? When I first heard Scorpion, the rap side was okay to me. I like the singing side better when I first heard it.
Oh,
That's the crazy part. And I'm
yeah.
always talking about like Drake need to just, you know what I
Just rap.
mean? Yeah. But I grew to appreciate the rapping side more. And yeah, I pretty much got it the same way, man. And I do feel the fall off will age because people will go back listening to his pockets on how he flowing on these records and be like, he really going in right now.
He
He rapping his
rapping.
ass off, man. So
Yeah.
um do you think though that the whole thing that kind of hindered this?
I I couldn't hear you.
My bad. Do you think though, with the beef or whatever, um, everything that went down, do you think that kind of hindered the creative process for this album?
I was listening to Rory and Maul on my drive in to work, bruh, and Maul was saying that he believes that Cole is stuck in that whole moment in time, and that because of it, his whole creativity is pretty much shaky. And I never thought about that, man. I think it's possible, bro. I think it's possible.
Let me tell you something, man. As a person that took quite a few L's in life on different levels, hey, look, I'm just being honest. I took quite a few L's in life. It may have affected them, bro. It may have. It may have kind of rattled them a little bit, just a little bit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure it still run through his mind, especially on the magnitude of the artist he is, and on that scale, and everybody's watching. Everybody's watching, and all
yeah,
people keep talking about is, when it comes to you now, is the apology.
yeah,
Like your name is synonymous with that apology. Whenever people think of you, that's what they're gonna start thinking. This album is supposed to be all about Cole. What are people saying? The whole beef and Kendrick and the apology.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I hear that a little more than I hear critiques on the album because it all
yeah.
goes back to that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it may have affected him, man. I think it
It's
may have
possible.
affected him.
It's
Like I
possible.
say, what I mean, don't know him or anything. That's just my opinion. So,
I mean,
but
I don't know how much it affected because, like we said, he's still rapping his ass off.
yeah, yeah.
But it's just I don't. It feel like it's a difference in how he sounds now versus before. I guess I can admit that. Um, I took a listen to 7 Minute Drill today too, man. Just just randomly, and that shit appreciated in time as well, man. I know you always said it was dope. I was like, it's okay.
Yeah. It was
But
dope to me, man. Just the
yeah, you
production
always
on
said it
that
was
could have
dope.
been better, but as far as what you rapping, it was dope. Now, yeah,
I listened to it today, man, and again, brother, it
it could have
appreciated.
it could have been a dope battle, bro. It could have been
Yeah,
a dope battle. That's all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. I've been saying this for the longest, bro. It could have been a dope battle. You should have just went through with it, bro. Not get personal or anything. At the very least, just call him before you do anything like, is this what we doing or whatever, and then take it from there, bro. And if you didn't feel positive about the song, just sit on it. Sit on it for a while. Let it sit in your spirit, then make it move. You know what I mean? But like I say, I believe he was talking about one time where he was under like pressure, like his guys saying like, "What you gonna do?" and the public
mhm.
looking at you and Drake like it's just big him now.
So since we touching on this battle situation, I don't know how accurate this is, but on Poor Thing, the last verse, he going in on
One
somebody.
of my favorite verses on the album, bro. Possibly my favorite verse on the album. I I love that verse, bro. I love that verse. But go ahead, my bad, bro.
He just going in, and everybody's wondering who is he talking about. And I don't know how accurate it is, but word is that it's a MC from Fayetteville. I believe his name is 910 Space. 910 Space, I saw released a J.Cole diss maybe a year ago or more. And so I guess this is Cole responding to that and responding to him. And for me, if it's true, if it's true, I'm trying to figure out why he would do that, but he pulled back from the
Well,
7 Minute
well, go ahead and
Drill,
say.
man. From the 7 I don't know. I don't listen, man. I don't know, bro. That bothers me a little bit
Oh,
because
it do. It
I
do.
would. I was with Cole on saying, "Listen, I don't want no BS, I don't want no drama, I don't want no negativity. I'm sorry." I was with him. I support that. But then on the fall off, you calling this man a million punk bitches. You even talking about shooting a fair one with him. What happened to the peace? It's conflicting, man. So I'm thrown off, man.
Okay, okay. Hey man, I don't know what you want me to say, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna regurgitate the same thing I've been saying, bro. Salute to Cole, like I say, phenomenal MC, bro. Like I say, I love that verse though. You know what I mean? You more like me than then. You still a geek punk bitch. I love that verse, bro. And you did share that diss with us on the group chat we got.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he's from the hometown. That's the only thing I can think of. Like,
Yeah.
oh, granted, I'm cool with Kendrick, whatever. But he's from the West Coast. You from the hometown. We from the same area, know some of the same people, went to school, at least that's what J. Cole said in the verse or whatever. Like, I know who your parents are, bro. Why are you doing this right now? Well, now that I made a name for myself. Because when I wasn't nobody, I didn't see no Western Union transfers or nothing from you. But now I'm on, it's all this, you know what I mean, anger and like vitriol aimed my way. So maybe it's because you from the whole hometown, you from a close proximity. Maybe it's that. But
Maybe, man. Maybe. In any event, you know what I'm saying? I do think this is a good album.
yeah,
And salute to Cole, salute to everybody that participated. Future, Tim's, Badu, Petey
Burna Boy,
Pablo, Burna Boy, you know, Moray. I like Moray on whatever.
more Ray dope, man, more Ray dope.
Yeah, yeah, salute to Cole and the Fall Off and Dreamville and everything. And I also heard that It's a Boy is still on the way at some point in time.
Need to be the rock album. Let's make it the rock album. Make it the rock album. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite songs on the project?
Hold on. Cause I had them. You know what? I could tell you, man.
Like
Safety,
Safety? Okay.
um, Bounce Road, Bunsy Road,
Blue
I believe.
Bus Road
Bounce
Blues?
Road, Bounce Road Blues, Man Up Above. That's my shit, bro.
What?
That shit is cold, dog. That's old to
Ah,
me, bro. That may be
okay.
like my current favorite one on the album. I love that
Wow.
song, bro. Quick Stop is dope. Quick
Okay.
Stop is another one. The Let Out. The tricky thing about the Let Out is it doesn't fit on there to me sonically.
Mhm.
But that damn, well, we'll survive the Let Out. It's so damn catchy, bro. It's so damn catchy. The Villist is growing on me with Erica Badu.
Okay.
The trick to that song is because obviously he used a classic sample. The written on me and Mobb Deep sampled it as well off the real. And the way he chopped the beat, it kind of like disturbed me at first when I heard it, how he broke it up. But then once the song goes along and you get the harmonizer and everything in it, I forget about the beginning part and how the beat is. And it
Mm.
flows better for me. But in the beginning, when he chop up that sample like that, it was like, wait a minute, what is this? Why are you messing with a classic sample? But the Village is growing on me. Pause if necessary. But yeah, that's some of my favorites right now, man. Uh, one of my favorite features. I'm sorry, one of my favorite features. Future, obviously, he killed the choruses or whatever. Uh, but Burner Boy on Only
Okay.
You, Burner Boy, he
Yeah.
killed that shit, bro. That could be a single. That could be a single.
Okay.
Burner Boy killed that, man. But yeah. What's some of your favorites, man?
From the first disc, 2 6. I like 2 6. I like how he started it off. Yeah, I actually like 2 6. And I think that's probably like as far as radio, I feel like that might be the only one that could be in that lane, maybe. I don't know. But I like 2 6. I like Run the Train a lot. And I like drum and bass. Drum and bass
Drum
is
and
dope.
bass is dope. Drum and
Yeah.
bass is dope.
And on the second disc, I like the Villas. I like the Villas a lot, man. I like What If a lot. And I like
Okay.
Quick Stop. Quick Stop is my favorite song on the whole album.
See, Quick Stop
Uh,
is dope though. Quick Stop is dope. You know what? It kind of remind me of Mortal Man, not Mortal Man, but it kind of remind me how much a dollar cost on Kendrick album. Just how
mm,
like Kendrick was at the gas station and he ran into a homeless person. He was like a little standoffish because he didn't know what was going on. But then the man poured some life and jewels into Kendrick. Almost like Quick Stop to
mm,
me. It's almost
that's
like Quick
dope.
Stop to me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
that's
thinking
dope,
about when I
B.
heard it. That's what I was thinking about when I heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. You know what song I like, bro?
What?
I like that one he got with Petey Pablo, bro.
I
I
ain't
like
really
that
think
song.
of
I
that.
like that song, man. I like that song, bro. And I hope
Yeah,
they do the Dreamville Festival and he perform that song and obviously bring out Petey Pablo, man. I like that song. But don't you forget, take it for
yeah,
the I like this song, bro. I'm a fan of it,
yeah.
man. I'm a fan of it.
What
Um,
I'm noticing is a lot of people have different likes and dislikes, man. It's not like a resounding across the board, everybody like this and everybody dislike this. Everybody's kinda all over the place with their
yeah,
favorites. Yeah.
yeah.
But that's kind
Which
of a
is
good
dope within
thing.
itself. Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
about to say it's dope within itself, man. Yeah. But like I say, Cole, just make the It's a Boy the Rock album. Just make It's a Boy a Rock album, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do, buddy. But
So
man, bro, go ahead.
I see that, we got something coming out on the 20th.
What's coming on the 20th game?
Are you I don't
Oh,
know if you
Baby
know?
King?
Baby King.
Baby King, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, I'm interested in this, man. I'm interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you've been working for a minute. Um, I'm not too much into his music. I heard a few songs, you know what I mean? But
I mess with King, man.
nonetheless, nonetheless, I like his style, man. I like his style. So,
I mess with Baby
yeah,
King. I'm looking forward to hearing this joint, man.
man,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. I know Jack Harlow. He's supposed to be coming back out.
Yeah.
What? Also, what? Isaiah Rashad. I think he's coming out soon.
Yeah. That's gonna be that you know what? Let me not build up the anticipation, man.
He
Hopefully it's
built
dope.
it up. He said this is
Yeah.
best work to date.
He did put a lot of juice in it, man.
So you can build it up all you want because he said this is best work to date.
But I'm a fan of his music, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
If he drop in the summer, cause usually his music sound real good in the summertime, bruh. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect.
yeah, yeah, man. But yeah. What else is coming out? I'm waiting for True Foe. I say he's a Chicago artist. He's a battle rapper, but he's going further into music. Street niggas don't do brunch, I believe. Yeah, man. I'm waiting on that. I think that's gonna be crazy. Because
Yeah.
he got one called Trap Music for the Soul. He got another
Mhm.
project too. I forgot the name of it. But Trap Music for the Soul, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. True Foe. TRUFOE. True Foe, man. Cold, bruh. Cold. Trap
Yeah.
Music for the Soul. Yeah,
Okay.
man. And that's I'm pretty sure there's some more stuff coming. I just can't remember right now. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
That Baby Keem, I don't know, this Baby Keem may be dope. The more I think about it. I seen a little piece of the documentary they released today. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
watched the whole joint, man.
Okay
Um,
then.
and it's dope with the whole with well, Kim and Kendrick are family, and
Yeah.
they really do have like Chicago ties and roots. They family from Chicago, but
Yeah.
a lot of them they relocated to the West Coast, And, that's dope, man. It's gonna be interesting hearing his album, man, because he got a fresh style. Um, lyrically, what I like about King is, like, lyrically, he can be on some wild stuff, but at the same time, he'll throw a gem at you too, so he kinda a wild card. You don't know how he gonna come with it. So I enjoy that, man. I like that in artists when you can't really pin them down. You just gotta
Yeah,
listen and see where it go.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man, bro. Also, man, today marks the 20th anniversary of one of the greatest, if dare I say it, possibly my favorite producer of all time, Jay Dilla, man. He passed away on this date, man. Not gonna go too in depth as far as his catalog and his life, but just if you get a chance, man, go back and look up some of his work. Look up the work he did with the Far Side on Lab Cab in California. Don't know if he did nothing on anything on the first, but I know he was on Lab Cab in California.
Yep.
Go back and look at the work he did with Busta Rhymes. Look at the work he did with Q-Tip and a Tribe Called Quest. Get
Yep.
Erica Badu, The Roots, and the list goes on, man. He just
D'Angelo.
oh he listen to Some Village, Fantastic Volume 2. The
Yep.
Fantastic Volume 2,
Listen to the work he did with Common.
bro. Mad like dog. Go listen to the instrument. Listen to Donuts.
And the donut.
Oh man, bro. He's just he has some of everything in his sound, man. He has some of everything. It was melodic, it was soulful, it had a balance to it. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? It's just beautiful music, man. One of the greatest, like I say, my favorite producer of all time. And yeah, man. Still missed to this day. I still see
Absolutely.
people pulling up his music and referencing him today, man. So that's just us, how great he was and how great he still is. You know what I mean? Because his music still is powerful, just as powerful today as it was then, man. So definitely RIP to him. Try to celebrate his life and not mourn his passing, but he's definitely a void I feel like is missing in music right now. But yeah, man,
I wanna read his book. He got a book. It's a book out about him.
I
Um,
believe so.
yeah, I still wanna get into it, man. But yeah,
Okay,
salute,
man.
RIP to Dilla. He's in my top 5. I don't know if I got him at 1.
There's a lot of producers, a lot of great producers,
Yeah,
man. But Dilla
he
just touched my
definitely is.
soul in a different way, bro. It's just
Yeah, nah,
it's
I
right
feel
here, bro.
if
It's just
Dilla
I may
like
listen,
Dilla might
uh
be like top 3 for me. I
dog.
feel like he's my top 3.
I may go back and listen to the Fantastic Volume 2 after we finish the show, man. It's just a beautiful album, man. Production wise, rap wise, is dope. Oh man, but the production really shines through on that album. The production really shines through on that album, man. So yeah, yeah, man. You got anything else you want to go over? I know you got a question or something. I just know you do.
Oh, no.
You ain't got nothing. Wow.
No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do, man.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Um, like, share, subscribe if you checking us out. Do those things for us and comment too. Like whatever you feeling, whatever you think, let us know.
Yeah.
LYD Foundation.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Chris, LYD Foundation. Shout out to Halo Pain. Uh, go check him out. He's on Instagram and YouTube. Shout out to Equal Share Sharing Parenting, I believe. I gotta look up the name and stop butchering it. I'm sorry, Trey, but check them out as well. They're on Instagram and on Facebook. But yeah, man, I don't have anything. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say for the people that's listening or watching, stay tuned. We got a little 3-part series coming. It'll be interesting. So look out for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And besides that, man, I don't have nothing else. You?
Nah, that's it, brother.
Man, like always, man, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. God bless. Peace.
Peace.